All right.
Are we?
We are live. Hello.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
everyone. I am C. Allen Gann, and this is Midnight Mares. For those of you who are unfamiliar, welcome. This is a chance to watch everything and catch up. This is actually what you're about to see. This is the first 5 minutes.
Myself. Let's make sure that that
And we
doesn't
might
happen.
need to, somebody probably needs to mute their computer. I'm getting some feedback. For those of you who are unfamiliar, welcome. This is a chance to watch.
Oh, so you can hear it again. It's fine.
Catch up. This is actually what you're about to see.
So let's see. It might actually be Irene. Maybe? I'm not sure.
somebody's laptop.
Someone who actually has the stream open.
Like the Twilight
just
Zone.
kind of close it.
It happens every time, Ira. We have some madness every time.
Maybe.
All right, everybody mute their laptops.
I'm not.
Like the Twilight Zone.
Just gotta close it.
And we're laughing. Oh gosh, this is totally us.
I don't understand.
Maybe everybody needs to put their headset in. All right, everybody mute their laptops.
Okay.
All right.
And
There
forget
we
that
go.
I couldn't hear you.
Better. It's better now. All right.
There we
There
go.
we go.
Well, I guess this ought to be a good time chat. How is the volume? If anyone is too loud or quiet, I'm on a separate channel, as I'm hosting the Zoom. So, I'm on a separate like loudness scale. I can like set myself a different volume. Yeah. So let me know. Let everyone know so we can get that going.
I don't.
Wonder if the
Already.
yeah.
Oh gosh. While Yoshi is on the screen, everyone, this is Yoshi Greenwater. He is
Hi.
lead animator for Midnight Mares. As applause.
You guys
you,
are still
Yoshi.
muted, but okay, yeah. Thank you.
And again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. That's what I was trying to say earlier. We had that feedback. That was funny. It's not without its issues from time to time. Well, first, I guess what we'll do is we'll go around the room again. I'm C. Allen again. I created Midnight Mares back in 2014. And I actually launched it at BronyCon back when they had that. And it was a lot of fun. It was just an amazing experience, and everyone was so excited about it. And it has been a labor of love for me for many years. And this has been a long time coming just to get to this night, to have the first 5 minutes. It is a very grueling process, as Yoshi can attest to. And then after we introduce everyone, I'm going to let Yoshi talk about a few things related to the animation. And then after that, we will premiere the episode. But it is, like I said, truly a labor of love. It takes a lot of time to animate. Our team is very small. We only have 4 people on our animation team. And that's why you're getting 5 minutes tonight. It has taken a great many months just to do 5 minutes. But also, this is a testament to the level of quality that we all want to see in this. We did not want to hurry through it. We wanted to put together something really exciting and different. And to do that, you need great animation to tell the story, because ultimately you can have a bad story with great animation, or you can have a great story with great animation, and that just makes everything all the more unique and all the more exciting to experience. So with that said, I'm going to turn the floor over to. We'll just go around the room. I guess at this point, you guys can unmute your microphones so we don't have the feedback. But we'll start with Lacey, and then Lauren, and then Irene, and then Carrie. We have a smaller group of the cast tonight, but still very key characters. Nightfall will be here soon. She, I believe, is working on Harry Potter. She said she's in New York City. So that's she's been doing that. I think she'll be joining us in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. So, but anyway, we'll start with Lacey and let her introduce herself and sort of bring people up to speed that weren't on the last live stream. Actually, Lacey wasn't on the last live stream. So Lacey, take the floor. It's all yours.
All
I
right,
can
I
have
don't know
like
what to
one
talk about.
second. I would like to switch my screen so I can go to the little icon.
Okay.
So I got to go to my little buffer screen here and share screen. And then pick the picture. Sorry, one sec. This will
All
only be
good.
for you, Lacey,
There
until
we
we
go.
figure
He's
this
so
out.
cute.
Boop. There we go. So now you're in a different format, but now we're in a little better screen here. So go ahead.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Lacey Morgan, and I'm playing Dogwood Drama, and I tried to like match her tonight. So yellow, I got the red glasses. It works. I'm in Southern California right now, where it's rainy and cold, which is crazy because last week it was sunny and warm and hot. So enjoying it. Anything else?
So many of you.
We can move right along. Let's go to Lauren. We'll go to Lauren next.
Lauren. Beep.
Trying to figure out how to unmute. Hey guys, I'm Lauren Ashley Orlando. I play Disco on Midnight Mares. I'm excited to see this 5 minutes. I think I'm more excited than the fans at this point. I'm here in New York, or actually Montrose, New York. I moved out of the city about 45 minutes above the city. I bought my parents' house with my wife, so we're enjoying and can't wait to see what you guys have put together so far.
Wonderful.
Great.
And then Irene, I believe, is next.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. So nice to see everyone. I play the Goddess Mare, Daybreak Dreamer. And just to let you know, I'm on the East Coast. So I'm in Wilmington, and they're out by the beach, and it's raining here too, Lacey. I think we have the same kind of weather, East Coast, West Coast. But anyway, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for being fans and for sticking with this fantastic, beautiful series. I know it's going to be an amazing, amazing hit once it all gets done. These guys are working very hard, tirelessly. Yoshi is working very hard. Yoshi Greenwater, Chris. I don't know the other animators, but I know that they are coloring as fast as they can. So everyone is working very hard, and we can't be done without the fans. So, and Chris is out there. He went to the last whatever it was the Comic Con, not the Comic Con, but it was
Galaxy Con. Yeah,
the Galaxy Con in North Carolina. And so, because of COVID, not everyone could go. So next time, hopefully this next year, everything will open up and we'll all be healthy again. And I'm just hoping everyone has a good, healthy year. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Carrie.
Okay.
Hello. Am I on there yet?
There you go.
Oh, there
You're
we
good.
go. I'm also trying to represent a little bit of the color that I'm wearing. I play Nut and Honey, who I really love the character, and the whole Midnight Mares cast, everything about it. It's just so, every time I see something happening with it, it's just amazing. It's being done so well. So I'm really, really looking forward to these next 5 minutes and seeing everybody here and the fans. And this is cool. This is good.
Exciting. Okay. Not everybody that we've got on here so far, Yoshi. I think that's everybody.
Well, is
So
it?
we'll have. Okay. We'll have.
Did Yoshi say anything?
I don't have a slide.
Yoshi, that's what I was asking. I think Yoshi's next. So Yoshi, we'll let you take the floor.
Let's see. I can open up my animation slideshow.
Oh,
There we
really
go.
cool.
There we go. I brought slides. All right, here we busting them out. All right. So yeah, I'm Yoshi Greenwater. I've been an animator for about 7 or 8 years. I know most of my animations have been in the other horror show. of smaller horses, more of what I'm more used to. So this is actually a good pace, change of pace to work with slightly larger horses. Yeah, it's been a weird year and a half of been really grinding to grind these horses to move around and dance a little bit for these 5 minutes again. So yeah, this animation style guide, I made it like when I was first on the project at the very beginning, more just because I didn't know the animation program, Toon Boom, like at all, which was kind of much required to work on this. Because most of the assets that we had from hand-me-downs from the assets were all in Toon Boom. So it's like, well, either have to like recreate everything or just kind of pick up the pieces and then try to reconstruct it again. So decided to just bite the bullet and just get Toon Boom and just go from there. So, but yeah, I made this as a style guide to just help me and like learn Toon Boom itself and like try to really dissect like the animation style, like what made this from the other previous animators. So I did work on the first trailer, so I came like later, like a couple years later. So like the first trailer was done by a duo cartoonist, so we gotta mention and make sure that everyone gets their due respect of everything. So duo used Toon Boom, and Fluff Mixer used Flash. I found some of the files, so it's like I know how that worked. So it's like, yeah, just to make it real easy, let's just do it in Toon Boom and just work from there. So everything is gonna be 2020 specific. So, but yeah. So this is more just like to help me learn how to animate, and figure out, dissect like what makes these characters tick, and as well as for if for junior animators who might join on this team, this could be a good like style guide, and so they can read this and get the ropes like real easy, as clear as I can. So just a couple like animation terms here. A lot of this is going to be fairly technical, but also try to make it as simple as I could. But yeah, a lot of this is going to be Toon Boom, very, very specific stuff and animation stuff. But look at pretty pictures if you don't understand a bunch of that. So we got these turnarounds so we can know what the characters look from each angle. There's a small, tiny picture of what the craziness of Toon Boom looks like. There's like 10 different panels you can open, and it's just like so many small like things to a lot of things to worry about. The animation style is puppets or cutout. So instead of drawing every single frame, it's built out of a whole bunch of different pieces. So like paper doll, where like a paper doll has like the doll, and then you have like a shirt. So that'll be a different piece, and so you put it on top, and it'll be like a blue shirt. But what if you want it to be a green shirt? Well, you take that off and then you put a different picture on top. So that's how like mouths can have different shapes and change how they look. But it's more like object based, where it's like eyeballs are different, made out of different components, and then assembling that, and then it's mostly just kind of rotating and moving those pieces around in time and space, rather than drawing a character as one singular piece. So hopefully that makes sense. So like there's different ways to like have a timing chart for each. Every series has like a different way that these are to get from one point to another. What's the best way to like get through it? So that's what that was. Mouths, you can see in the little tiny corner, that's how many mouths I had to make. And then times that by how many characters there were. They got really crazy. Mystery had like this kind of colored mouth shape. So like every single mouth in there would have to be considered, as well as Nothing's had lipstick. So like 100, I went through like 100 different mouth drawings. And added lipstick to it, and it took like 3 hours to individually, because each one had to be individually crafted, because like as you make different mouth shapes, your mouth and your lips are the ones that change the most. So you would have like a front view, and then like a slightly off corner view, and then a completely profile view. So each of those need to be considered for happy and sad and ow yeah, and kind of like how those look. So yeah, each of these are split up of like, so it's like reusing different assets. So makes the pipeline and animation just that much quicker. Of like, if you just make the asset itself, then you can reuse it as many times as you want. So you'll be seeing these mouths all through it of just how many. There's not too many mouths, but you can reuse it for like each of these different shapes. Oh boy, is there something funny? Should I?
Yeah,
Talk?
no, just a lot of mouth.
It's a lot of mouths. It's so many mouths. This is just the happy mouths. You
Yeah.
times that by the frowning and then by each angle. Because it's 2D, they all have to be considered. It's not like a 3D mouth where if you just create it, then that's created for every single angle. So
Yoshi, I was gonna say, now you know how us women feel when we have to apply our lipstick.
There you have it.
it's
Lipstick applying.
It takes me
lipstick.
3 hours. I feel
Uh,
you.
There's a
Oh,
quick demo of lip sync. Not too interesting there. Blinks. There's a bunch of different pictures. I'm sure like if you redo this as a VOD later, you can dive into this a lot deeper. This is every frame of a blink. So you can see like how detailed as you kind of like look through it. It's like each frame is considered for every single time that they blink. So it's about 9 frames just to get a blink and 9 different pictures just for a
Wow.
blink. Here's some goods and bads for a blink. I have the pupils move downward regardless of the initial position. So if she's looking up and if she starts to blink, then her iris and pupil should move downward so you can see it in the middle there. One on the right is bad because you can't see her pupil. And so if someone paused on this frame, it doesn't look good. She doesn't have any eyes. So if she was looking up and then blinked, so that's these kind of small decisions that kind of make me
So cool.
yeah. All these are considered like eyebrows, like every single part of the face and every single part of the body are individually crafted to make sure that everything works coherently between each other, you know. Different ways of saying like if an eyebrow is in a certain expression like this, what should it do? What shouldn't it do? Cheeks. I noticed in the first trailers that the eyebrows and cheeks, like right here, they fall off the skull a little bit. I don't know how intentional that design was, but you can see like they kind of like overhang off the side of the skull on this side. So I try to preserve that as well as much as I could. So
It's amazing. It is.
Goes into it.
there's more cheeks.
Wow.
Is this
more
Dogwood
just-
with hair?
I think this is Daybreak.
Oh, Daybreak. Okay.
Yeah, I got rid of the
That's
hair so
me,
it becomes more
Yes.
Your
generic
hair,
hair.
I
Yeah.
dig
look
you
like a
balls.
hairless-
It's nice.
You
all right.
you look like a hairless cat there.
I think we've just created a whole new character right here. Yoshi.
It's a thing.
We're gonna have to explore this a little bit more.
Yeah. So don't have the cheeks go too thin or too long, and don't have them hang off the skull when it's in profile. So like stuff like that. It's like making sure that there's always the do's and don'ts. Ears, don't have them go over the line here, and don't have them bend weird, with a weird deformer. Ears redrawn to curve forward. Just create a new drawing at that point. Hair. Here's a hair demo. I don't know how well that's syncing for you guys.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's like
Crash.
each different frame words are going.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's these
I'm
details
amazed
that make
'cause-
it so cool.
Right. And I'm looking at this thinking this is amazing. I know nothing about art.
Ugh.
So but so it's just so detailed,
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah. So
I can't
each
even get
hair,
this thing
yeah,
to
is
stay on
individually
right. Look at
animated.
this.
Yeah. Each
Wow,
strand
it's
is each
amazing.
individually animated and then has a slightly different timing so that they kind of like at the end kind of wobble. Yeah. So this is kind of like showing where it starts and then there's a drag as the hair kind of gets pulled backward from the force of the head moving forward. Then an overshoot as it kind of goes the opposite way. and then it settle back into a more normal position. So each hair and strand is then considered with its own weight and its own physics. So like the little
Right.
pink hairband thing will be the lightest, so it might be much more lighter than compared to like the heavier front hair. So even stuff like down and stuff like that is also considered. Head rotations, these are kind of Toon Boom specific stuff. But I created all of this kind of craziness to like have different sliders so I can go from one of those head positions really quickly, the body position, and then the mouth different for each view to have different sliders for this. I honestly didn't use the mouth too much. I used the frames something, what was it called? Sub drawings, and just kind of pick through those instead. So create this is Toon Boom's node system. It's pretty small, but it has like a whole bunch of different connections, and it's even like when it gets into like visual programming of like computer science style of like trying to figure this out to make a horse move. You have to know like all these
Well, by the way,
connections and stuff. Yeah.
everyone that's here, this is anyone that's just joining. This is Yoshi Greenwater talking. He's just before we premiere the 5 minutes, he was just showing what goes into animation and what has gone into this series. Because a lot of people are asking, they're saying, "Gosh, why is it taking you almost an entire year to do 5 minutes?" And well, now we are learning. getting a
Here
bit
you
of a
go. Yeah.
Yoshi on this as to what goes into it.
Here's
So,
just even just how to get from one head angle to the opposite side, like what do you have to do for each frame to consider. So it starts from the left and then kind of close the eyes, goes to a front view. Eyes are closed at 1 or 2 frames earlier than like when it's a front view. So this is a front view here. So this is like an off view, and then it continues to blink to go upward, and then it kind of settles down a little bit. So yeah. Ugh.
Once this is all built and like put together, is it going to be a lot easier and faster to animate?
It depends. There are some ways to like make macros. You can make macros which are just making containers of a whole bunch of different stuff like this. It's hit and miss. Obviously if you do a macro that's just like a head turn, then every time you do reuse that macro, then it'll look exactly the same as a head turn. So it's kind of like you want to
Couple to choose from.
You want it to feel unique each time. So I like to do this, like if I have to do 10 times of these, I would probably do it by hand every time to make sure that I also carry the character's emotion, what they're feeling, the tone, speed. So it's not quite a one size fits all for like these sort of for these larger like macro to make. I can make these things and make it blink, but every time that they blink would be at a different time in the story. So maybe at some point they're happy, so like maybe it'd be like a quick blink, and then they're sad, so it might be like a like a really like fast, like a whole bunch of blinks, or nervous might be something like that too. So it's kind of like has to be, it's not a one size fits all of like let me just slap a blink in there and hope that it works and just go from there. It's like I always have to consider where we are in the story and the character itself. So
you do have the background. You have the backgrounds though. The backgrounds can be reused if it's similar scenes in similar areas. So that does save a tremendous amount of time. I mean, when backgrounds are painted, they're painted. I mean, it's like a painting, and so every time if we can reuse them as much as possible, it's like literally the artist is painting them every single time, and that is, I mean, one of the most beautiful backgrounds. I think Yoshi will agree is the castle. Kind of the foyer with the water, with the I think we did have that. We've already posted that scene where Daybreak is walking down the hall in the big castle hall, and there's paintings on the wall. It's just gorgeous. It's really gorgeous work.
Mm-hmm. Then I go into body and legs.
This is insane. Like, wow.
Yeah, so the hooves are built in onto like separate pieces. So like the white part here, I call it the toe, is one piece, and then there's a piece that's like halfway up, and then there's like a middle piece right here, and then there's a shoulder joint at the top. So like, yeah, you can kind of see it between here and here, how they kind of like are separated into different individual pieces that can be parented. That's what the node system is to parent different pieces together. So this is bad. You don't want a broken leg like that. So deformers. So this is Toon Boom specific, but it just goes to show like how much flexibility you can get out of one drawing. So you get a lot of mileage in Toon Boom with just like one drawing if you're clever enough to do it in a secret way. To do it kind of like this, where you can so the deformers are like pins. So like you have like a napkin and you put a pin in it, and then you can like move the pin around and then the napkin will move. But what if you have a pin on the opposite side as well? Then you can move it from the opposite anchor. So, but what if you kind of like, you can't really do this in real life, but you can like kind of make a curved deformer. So that'll like can move the mesh around in like a weird organic kind of like bending curve. So you can make a rectangle into like a semicircle just with these deformers. So you can make get a lot of mileage out of just one picture to just like move the hair. That's why I animated the disco hair at the beginning, in the middle somewhere. I just took the same drawing, but just kind of like curved it up and down and kind of like have it be those kind of interesting shapes. So stuff like that to get a lot more into it. Walk cycles. This is where the macros and like the reusability kind of comes in to a degree again. It's so you can start from here. It's more just a base. Is that you can start from this walk cycle, and then you have to add the characteristics that the story requires. So it's like a starting point. So obviously, once you make these walk cycles, then you can plug them in, change it to the character, add the hair, whatever, and then you have to make it act from there. So I think that's where a lot of people are, especially a lot of noob animators kind of struggle, is that they usually just, they start out and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna slap a walk cycle in and not consider what the head is doing or where we are in the story or what kind of character they are, emotion and tone that really make it more powerful. So yeah.
Stop.
Yep. Things to avoid. I know that I'm starting to picking. I'm sorry about the trailer. I kind of slowed it down. Is that the background was moving at a different frame rate. It's offsetting by one frame of how the background is moving at a different frame rate from the running. So sorry.
Oh, it's good.
Just want to point it out because if people come in only watching these trailers, they'd be like, oh, is this how it should be done? Like, should I mimic this 1-to-1? And it's like, no. There are some errors in the trailer, so we need to talk about that. So it'll be a learning point to like jumpstart and say like, this doesn't work and this is why. Not to say like this is bad.
I think those earlier trailers, we were sort of throwing it all together, throwing to see what stuck and what didn't stick. Yeah. Went through some different animators until we found Yoshi.
So the walk cycle here is that the right side and the left side are moving in tandem. So you can just like watch like the right arm and the right leg. You see that they're perfectly in sync. That's not how horses walk. So you look down here, if you look at one side of it, you can see like they kind of cross over each other. So with these ones, they don't cross. They kind of like make sure that they don't touch each other. So small stuff like that. That's like, again, if someone was going to verbatimly try to copy this, they would want to like realize that there is an issue with something like this. So that was it. Holding hooves. I don't think we did much in the animation that we did, but just to make sure if someone was gonna hold a pen, what's the best way to do it? That we had a big laugh about this one is that the hoof itself will kind of like lump and try to like grab it. So through the hoof, to grab this pen. So Yeah, that's not, no, don't do that. um, let's see, other small stuff,
Remember that from Goodfellas?
little smears. So this is a legit animation technique. You can pause so many cartoons when things are like spinning around real fast, or like early cartoons where they just kind of whoop really fast. So if you pause it at certain moments, you'll get these kind of double images, or like someone smeared something across the screen. So it'll be smear. So you can see how the arm, it's stretched. So it'll start at the bottom here, I think, and then she like whoops to get her pen, the marker. So it's like, how do I do that real fast? And it's like zoop, and like in 1 or 2 frames. So I was like, yeah, it's okay to do smears, and this is some examples of that.
Someone's asking a question about your hand. What's wrong with your hand right now?
Oh, my hand.
I'll sing 'em.
This
Half of
is
it's black.
this is a glove. It is a
Michael
It's a-
Jackson thing.
it's a no smear. It's so I can touch the tablet, my drawing tablet. I use a pen, and so I touch directly on glass of a screen. And so when I want to make a to not get my sweat on the tablet, to not get other stuff, I guess, on the nice glass tablet, to get less friction, means that I can go glide right down the screen real more simply. Is that, you ever like get like try to rub your hand against like a brick wall and just kind of go down it? It's not fun.
Can't say
So-
that I have.
This is to go it down through glass or ice, like a nice ice cube. It's like whoosh.
Oh,
So,
by the way,
yeah.
jump in here for a second.
Yeah.
Anyone that's got questions, just we'll be answering them after we premiere the clip, the first 5 minutes. So after that, we'll answer all these questions. We'll go back through and answer them as
Yeah.
best we can, of course.
We'll do a
But,
Q&A. Don't you worry.
yeah. If
We'll be
anyone
here all
has
night.
If you've got questions, you can start posting them now, especially after you watch it. If you've got questions, just get them posted on there. We'll answer as many as we can.
I think I'm almost near the end.
Okay.
These are some very specific Toon Boom stuff through there. Oh yeah, this is the fun stuff. Expression sheets. Just to go through and just kind of see what kind of expressions I can make using the pretty much default different expressions and different like eyebrow angles. What can I do for mouth? What can I do with the eyes? Get these different combinations to be able to building blocks to make different expressions. So
Yeah, that bottom one, that bottom expression looks like me when I found out we were finally finished. I was like, ah, really? 5 minutes, all right. Okay.
just try to see like, can I make varied, expressions throughout this to make it sure like, can she make a kind of I know what you're doing, kind of expression, to like a shock, to like an angry, and like it's okay but not really, and a joyful or something. So try to get through the entire gambit through with all of them. This goes fun. Yeah, this is a Dizzy
And there
from
you
scene 12. Made to make sure that people don't see this one and go, well, this is how her shock face is. It's like, no, this is specifically for scene 12. So don't you worry. Just to make that one. Let's play around with it.
I look like that when I'm dizzy.
Dogwood is mostly just concerned and shock. So try to play with it a little bit more than just like worry. See what else I can do to make it look good. She has glasses, so which makes it a little bit hard to really express it. I have to kind of like go around the glasses to kind of really show the eyebrows too good here. Kind of light. Not too much here, just kind of the same thing. He's got the big mustache, so that's kind of fun to play around with. To like kind of like scrunch it when he's kind of a little nervous, like
Going down.
yeah. I don't have the mystery character Chris, so don't you worry. Won't be showing him.
Oh, the secret character.
Yeah, secret character I don't have in here, so don't you worry. Yeah.
Oh, good. There is a secret. There's a secret character coming,
Yeah.
everyone, but not just yet.
He hasn't been unlocked yet. We still got more, you know.
But it's cool. It's pretty cool. It's a great design. I'm actually really pleased with it. It's taken a bit, but
I love this mystery, like just so unamused.
mystery is the favorite toy when I've gone to conventions, and the fans, they've always loved mystery until we brought up the other ones. But mystery is certainly mystery is unique because of the wings, and it's just very unique and glow in the dark. So, shameless product. Right. Okay.
Oh no, Nightfall. Oh, she had to load in. Yeah, she was from the other dimension. She's okay. She arrived. Got some real difference expressions here. Very nice. Try to copy a couple of these from the trailers to see if I can match it up. Apparently nothing is not a word, but that's okay.
Lipstick.
The lipstick is such a bane. It's God.
I remember I told Yoshi, I said Yoshi, I want her to have lipstick, and he's like, seriously?
Because I knew on the onset that's like I have to do this like 300 times.
He's like, I have to apply the lipstick 300 times.
No. I did have to do it like several hundred times because I did it
You're
like
really
once as a
good at
first
it.
pass. This is like the second or third pass of it.
Yoshi,
job.
you do my makeup any day. Okay.
Yeah.
300 times. Did you
I like
see
how you
somebody
put-
wrote mysteries a guy?
Oh,
I like how
Push
you,
and
how you
Shove
put her
monkey
eyeliner on
show.
too.
As of right now, we have two guys in the series. You have, I know I said it wasn't my answer question. Sorry, Yoshi. But you have TikTok and we have Guiding Light. So those are the two guys. Everyone else is female.
so there's a mystery guy, but there's also a mystery which should we say is a girl?
Oh, is it getting confusing?
Yeah,
there's
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 two.
a
There's a
mystery
secret
character
mystery.
secret
secret.
character that is a mystery, but there's also a mystery character that's
Right.
I always say
Got it.
enigma. I use that word.
Yeah.
That's today's secret.
Odds. Oz is
I
fun.
love odds.
I love the costume. It's so great. It was originally a pencil, I think, and I made different views of it, and then just kind of still have it in the puppet in case you wanted pencil for any kind of situation. So I didn't like overwrite it or deleted it, so that should still be in the puppet. But now it's a marker.
Yeah, is Hannah here? I thought she was going to join us tonight. I didn't hear back from Hannah. Did I not invite her to the Zoom?
I think you invited everyone.
Yeah, I thought I did. Okay.
And TikTok. He's fun with the goggles. Ooh, goggles are fun. It's kind of like these, make these like tiny little, the eyebrows kind of like stay within the circle. It's a little bit of a challenge. It was really fun. And the shadow mirror expression sheet. Every expression shadow mirror can do. And that's it. That's the end of the slideshow.
Everybody's like, all right, on with the show.
Yay! There we go.
Okay. Without further ado, I guess we'll get this bad boy.
You want the video?
Yeah, let's go ahead and show it. So,
Alright.
by the way,
Yeah.
we'll be uploading.
me set that up.
We will upload this video separately. So it'll be here in the live stream, but it'll have its own separate posting for comments and things like that. So, but we'll get it started.
Okay. I think we're good.
And it'll be posted after the live stream. So, yeah, I think we can start when you're ready.
I'm ready. Do you guys want to mute yourself, or do you want to be able to talk during this? Do you want to have live commentary from the chat or from the cast?
I'll
I
mute.
think, why don't you just mute us for now while we watch it, and then if we may consider watching it a second time with commentary. How's that sound? We'll do it both ways.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband hates it when I talk through movies.
Right. So we'll do the first one with no commentary, and then we'll do the second one with commentary. Watch it a second time.
Okay. So it's about 6.5 minutes. So
Yeah. Oh, by the way, everyone, I gave it is just as a little because all the fans have been so patient. It's actually not 5 minutes, it's about 6.5 minutes. So we, at the last minute, we decided to add a few more scenes and give you a little something extra. So I hope you enjoy it.
Just resize in the screen, just to make sure it's actually good. Okay. Here you go.
Many moons ago, there was only permanence in the world of Terra Steed, a world brought into existence by the goddess mare, Daybreak. Even with all of her remarkable power, Terra Steed would forever be changed by the unthinkable, lost lives.
Why are you doing this?
I'm sorry, Mother. But once I realized I couldn't control this power coursing through me, I finally understood its purpose. Leave me alone! I get to be the bully now. It's like I'm conducting a symphony of war.
Oh, what have I told you about not activating your medallion when you're on this side? Your powers are much stronger this way.
I just want to be a normal mare. I've plenty of power without this contraption attached to me. Mother, this thing makes me look like a clown.
It's time to put away your toys.
Aw, Mom. Do I have to? I'm still trying to make them look more realistic. I've almost perfected them. But every time I activate my medallion, they go crazy, so... There's reason number 47 why I don't want to activate it here. Just look at how great they look.
Oh, there.
Mom, I spent a year working on them. They might not have been perfect, but they were my friends.
Perfection does not exist, Nightfall. It is only an illusion. In reality, our imperfections make each of us unique and special. Yes, that's it, special.
Try telling that to everyone at school. I have no friends because I'm not normal. When I was little, I remember being just like everybody else. I've already absorbed plenty of your power and don't need this anymore.
Ah, we've discussed this time and time again. You begged me to let you start crossing between worlds so you could reconnect with your mortal life. However, you and I both know you do not possess enough power to manage without the medallion. If you were to cross over without it, you would not be able to return home, forcing my intervention. Get some rest, sweetheart. I have a surprise for you after school tomorrow.
Really? I mean, like, really, really, really? You know how I love surprises, Mom. All we do lately is work on my powers. I get so bored, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can you show me now? I don't see the point in making me wait and possibly lose sleep. Pretty please?
Nightfall, one day my power will diminish, and you will take my place as Terra Steed's goddess mare. In order to be the best creator in this castle, patience is the most important virtue. There will come a time when your patience will be tested, but that time is not tonight.
Yeah, okay, Mother. Whatever you say.
Sweet, sweet Nightfall. No matter how much you've tested my patience, I'll never regret adopting you as my daughter.
You are going to be a harbinger of great change here. You will play an essential role, but only when the time is right. These special lenses will allow you to observe, record, rewind, and fast forward all time here. They also contain memories of the further past, which existed before you. Tick-tock, do you understand these instructions?
I do.
What now?
Girls, consider this your wake-up call.
You can think of me as Daybreak's guiding light.
All I got was a blimey mask. Whoa.
Good morning. Take a closer look. They are called nanomites.
Well,
Yeah, it's still playing, I think, on the live stream because of the delay.
but we're live.
I'm like looking at both screens.
Yeah, but we're live
Yeah.
though, so you're gonna wait for yourself to. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way.
No, I was just watching it. Sorry.
And get
Chris
to the-
EH is waiting to come in.
Oh, is she? Okay.
I was
Hang
gonna
on,
get
let me get it
the.
ready.
Where was the?
EH.
I was gonna get the logo, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, lost
Oh
it.
well.
I just saw it. Wait a second.
That's good. Okay. I was trying to find a Midnight Mayor's logo. Forgot where it was.
Okay. Yeah, I still didn't see Hannah. Did we miss Hannah somewhere? Hi, EH.
Ooh, you're below the fold on the sharing screen here. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah, can't get everyone in. Sorry. Oh no.
Do we see EH?
I'm trying,
I
but
can see me.
I see
Yeah.
her.
yeah, it's when I try to share out the that doesn't work. Let's like
Hi.
pin you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Trying to
Let
figure
me
this
see if I
out.
can. Let me see if I can do a gallery view.
Yeah, wait till my stream setup is not quite set up for that.
Oh, there we go.
We could do the intro card if you want. EH, I'll get your picture.
There's EH. There
you
we
go.
are.
Okay.
Nightfall's here, everyone. Nightfall is here.
We started with introductions, so if you'd like to say a minute or so about yourself.
Hello, daughter.
Killer.
Okay. You got the floor, EH. You can talk. It's all yours. Tell us about yourself.
Introductions. Yeah, just a basic
Sorry,
introduction.
put you on the
Sorry.
spot.
Tell us who you are.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no way.
You want oh my gosh. It's in loop right now for me. I don't know if it's doing that for anybody else.
Pause your YouTube
Okay.
video.
Oh,
Yeah, we're doing this just through Zoom. The output
it.
is YouTube, so you don't have to have the YouTube really running at this point.
We had the echo problem earlier. It was a nightmare. It was before we had everybody in.
It was a midnight. It was a midnight mare.
It was a midnight mare.
Corey and I are on the same page.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
And
That
just
looks great, Yoshi.
everyone in the room, we will show this again with commentary. We're going to show this one more time. We were waiting for EH to get here. It looks like she got here in the nick of time, but we will show it again in just a few minutes.
should we just roll into that instead?
You want to kick into it already? Okay.
Oh, what was the wait?
Oh, well, I think the EH, did you fix your issue?
Yeah, I just had to pause YouTube. I don't know who said that. Maybe it was Lacey, but that fixed it.
Okay. Well, yeah, we just did a quick introduction, everyone. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, and of course, you are the voice of Nightfall, and there's many fans, Nightfall fans here. Oh, now you were doing Harry Potter, is that right?
Yeah, I just got home from swinging in the hair room at Harry Potter.
Awesome.
It's really freaking cool, I gotta tell you.
So jealous.
It's incredible.
Wasn't somebody in on Mrs. Doubtfire? Was it you?
That was also me.
Yes, I knew it. I was supposed to see it.
You still have a chance.
Yeah, no, I'm going to.
Before
It's really
close it all
cute.
down.
Yeah, well, it seems like they're not gonna, but who really knows?
What, shut down? Hopefully not.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
very good. Well, welcome, EH.
Thank
So I
you.
guess what we'll do is we'll run this one more time with commentary. If anyone has questions or anything like that, I'm trying to watch as people are typing below. So we will show this again right now to everyone in the room. And then, yeah, we'll go from there.
So we're allowed to talk?
Yeah, we can talk now. We'll talk now.
Okay.
I'll talk. Yeah, this is where we voice our grievances while we're watching it.
Oh, I hate
I
this.
wish I had done this differently.
I got hair. Okay. I'll turn it down a bit then.
Many moons ago, there was only permanence.
Yeah, so this trailer, this little section, I had no part of it at all. That's what the picking up the pieces of. That's what I was saying earlier, is that I had obviously this amazing, proof of concept to be able to work with. But yeah, I had no involvement with this at all. But with this trailer, I got interested and piqued my interest to want to join on this really fantastic project with everyone.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, and this trailer was a duo cartoonist trailer. And by the way, everyone, the lines are intended, okay? There's a reason why this trailer looks like it's found footage, okay? That's what we call this type of look. There's a reason why it looks this way. And once you watch the entire pilot, you will understand why it is this way. This is
where I start. Yeah, this is when I start animating. Yeah. So from now here on to the end, I think me and my team started to pick it up. So I was the only animator on this. So I was the only one who moved the characters around throughout this entire section here.
Oh, Antoine's here too. Hi, Antoine.
Oh.
Yeah, but not on Zoom.
Oh,
Just,
Caden?
Yeah, in the chat room. But hi.
Hi.
Thank you for your great work.
Antoine worked on majority of a lot of the backgrounds. So Antoine worked on background art. So I believe this one and a lot of the ones that have very crisp background art is all beautifully painted by Antoine.
This is one area right here where these are where these little shadow mares are running. There is her voice is off screen, and I was telling Yoshi, I was like, I understand the point of it, because you'll notice her voice dips a little bit in the volume of it, but the reason is because now we're under her legs, and so we're watching and she's talking above. So if anyone notices that slight volume issue, that's actually purposely done because of just the nature of that type of scene.
Yeah, but during that scene, that was actually made in 3D. I use Blender to be able to extract the background to make it real easy to.
I love it. It's exactly how I envisioned it in the writing.
Oh,
Um,
awesome,
shot.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, those little shadow mares, they're meant to be kind of rudimentary looking. Is that right? Rudimentary. They're meant to look that way. So this isn't like shoddy animation. This is exactly how we wanted it to look.
Yeah, it's
This is
just
how I
pop
want.
in,
This is how I
yeah.
wrote it in the
I say
script.
that all the time in Pictionary. It's supposed to look like
It's a
that.
feature.
So the little shadow mares that Nightfall creates, those are meant to look that way. They're meant to look kind of basic and be kind of glitchy and all this kind of stuff. There's a reason for all of this. This is all just part of the larger story.
This is a beautiful shot, the way this is composed.
Mm-hmm.
Really
I do
turned
like
out
it.
really well. Yeah. Oh, there's the logo.
Yeah, then Antoine designed this logo, right? So Antoine gets more kudos for the logo design.
Yeah, Antoine definitely helped a lot.
A lot of Easter eggs in this too, by the way.
Yeah.
We, especially in this bedroom scene, there's a lot of things we popped in here that it's a lot of fun to just rewatch it. And now we've got more footage, of course, with lots of Easter eggs, new things that we've added. So it's yeah, especially at well, we're coming up on it, but I'll tell you when.
Yeah.
Like her posters.
Yeah, right. It looks like something from oh gosh, what's a Blade Runner or something like that. Like some sort of wild that's the Terra Steed language in the background.
So the
Oh,
other
Antoine.
people who helped on this were also Andrew and Rose. So they also helped a lot with a lot of the other background work and animatics and storyboards. So it was just me and 3 other people, hour and a half in the trenches
Amazing.
trying to make this work.
It's impressive.
It is impressive.
Looks lovely.
I mean, it's so beautifully done. And I like the framework. It looks really intricate.
Yeah, Antoine said in the YouTube chat, did a lot of concept art, backgrounds, and storyboards. Yeah, I think between the 3 of them, they storyboarded the entire pilot. So it's like 30 minutes of 100 pages of storyboards. This is fun. I like the overlapping. I didn't have to animate the character too much. That was fun.
Which existed before you. TikTok. Do you understand these instructions?
Who did the character design? That would have been before I got on. Obviously for the main characters.
And that scene with TikTok too, where he says "I do," there's a lot of Easter eggs in that scene.
Yes, the last shot has a bunch
We
of stuff.
crammed it full of stuff. Like, why not? Let's just stick it all in there. Let's just answer a lot of questions in that one scene.
I did try to help with some of the character designs for like the bullies. So the ones that were on the rock. That like lifted up. I did a couple passes, but it didn't quite work out. So we handed it to another character designer.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the nanomites too. I was trying to explain that to
Oh, I actually
to you,
helped a lot with
Antoine.
that.
You're like
We
what
worked together
the-
to make that.
like,
Yeah.
what the heck is this all about? What? I had to go into detail. I'm like, this is what these do. This is what this is all about. So again, no spoilers here, but just I had to explain it to the animation team, and I was going online looking for images and things. I said, okay, all right, this is how this is going to work. This is what we're going to do here. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a good time with it.
Tons of
Okay,
concepts, so much concept art.
Oh yeah. So we'll look at some of these questions here.
Yeah, should we go back to Q&A? Are we gonna do any more screen sharing?
Oh, we could do screen sharing. I mean, we can do just have
Yeah,
us
for
all.
visual aids once they come up, but I'll probably go back once we get it. So hang on. There we go.
I want to see more.
Just wait another couple years for another 10 seconds or something.
Somebody wants Nightfall to do the evil laugh.
There were some points where it's like a
That's more of an
5-second
evil
shot
chuckle.
would take like a 5-second shot might take like maybe like 2 weeks to maybe like animate of just how complex like some of the later shots where it has like
That's a long
6
time.
characters in it. It's like every single one of them needs to be individually animated because again I don't want it to
Thank you.
be cookie cutter of like each one being the blink, it's dead eyes, and then copy paste that over and over. So I had to consider each character's personality for each of them. Yeah. So it took a while.
A lot of
Yeah.
stuff. All right, so what do we got here for?
Yeah, comments, Q&A.
Yeah, let's do Q&A. Let's see what we've got. Let's see.
I mean,
We have.
Mean girl.
Mean girl mirrors.
the mean girl.
I don't know what
Mirrors.
you're talking about.
The Kush and Chef Monkey Show. That's a funny name. I love it.
Oh gosh, scrolling through it. Let's see.
How's this being funded?
Oh,
Is this a passion
someone wants you to do the night. Can you
I
do?
know
the-
I did it a second ago, but I don't think he heard it.
Oh,
Unless he just, I don't know, wants
He
to hear
wasn't
it
satisfied
again.
with the evil laugh. Maybe,
do it again. Let's
do
see.
it again.
Yeah, so it's a someone said, how is this being funded? Oh, that's a really great question.
We sell Q-tips on the side street corner.
Cute.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Well, it was like initially kickstarted, right? Was that kickstarted before or after like
Yeah,
the
right.
initial trailer?
Yeah, I think it was Kickstarter. Was initially Kickstarter. That was like 2015, I think. And then we had we did a Kickstarter for the animation, and then we did a Kickstarter for the comic book. So, let's see. Whoops, I lost my access. Are you still there, Yoshi?
Yep.
It looks like it kicked me off live stream. Hang on a second. Are you still in live stream?
Well, you're the one who's actually funneling the live stream to the internet, so I'm the one that's sending it to you. You're the one
It
that's
just
saying
died.
we're actually live, so
Yeah, because I can see you.
Okay, I'm still.
looks like we're
I'm
still going.
on.
Somebody wanted to know what the MPAA rating would be. So it's what, rated R? No.
No, oh, rated
Just
R.
kidding. Just kidding, everybody. It's like PG or G, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to make it more than PG, honestly. At least for
Quite
the
a-
initial like pilot.
PG-13?
Yeah, you guys all read
Big
the
mouth,
script, so
I
it's,
agree.
yeah, it's just Bandit. Bandit's been cursing through the whole time. Yeah.
That's great. I don't have access.
Bad.
Yoshi, you're gonna have to fill the questions. I'm trying to get back online for some. I got my. Yeah, I don't know. I'm having issues with YouTube Studio right now. So, but it does
So
show
I'm not
me.
the only one.
It does show me online there right now.
I do
It's
see that. Yeah, I have the preview open on another on there. So it looks like we're still
Oh, there
on.
it is.
So it's probably
Yeah.
just probably have to actually click stop live. You don't have to like leave the page at any point. From the one that I helped you get onto. Does anyone
Bella
else
Pink
see-
Savage. She says, hello, cast and crew.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
What was the biggest
Um,
challenge in making Midnight Mares?
I'm scrolling like back to the top.
What was the
Sid
biggest
Ruiz,
challenge for you
100.
guys? I mean, what was the biggest challenge of like voice acting this?
Yeah.
You gotta love Irene's Japanese decor. Thank you, Sid Ruiz 100.
Oh, gosh.
The
Yeah.
biggest challenge, I think the biggest challenge was trying to match us up. It's at the same time, to get everybody's schedules coordinated. And thank goodness we're all on the East Coast. Myself, and Chris. Yoshi, though, you're clear on the West Coast, so it was a challenge to get us all and our crazy schedules too. So that was, to me, that was a challenge because, everyone's got to coordinate everything else. And then I got kids that I got to work with.
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, I'm happy. I love them.
It's cool that we can collaborate from far away, though.
You know what? And that is the beauty of all of this technology. And thank goodness that we have it. You know?
Mhm. You tried doing this like even like 20 years ago. It's like,
Right?
no.
We'd be
Well,
flying everywhere.
I need
you
another hour
imagine-
of AOL. Just hang on, let me boot the disc in to get another hour.
Well, we did this, the biggest thing with this was with COVID. We were having our meetings on Zoom for the cast, and it was insane. But it was funny. We had so much laughter. It was such craziness sometimes, and we would all just be, it was so hilarious. We were having a good time with it. Let's see, what else do we have? Other questions?
I want a lot of voice requests. You guys up for that? I mean, it's pretty late. I don't know.
Yeah, it is pretty
Yeah, we
late.
can
This is
do
a
it.
great late Christmas. Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to figure out what Thomas is asking for. It sounds like he wants a line.
Yeah.
Scarlet Queen.
It's so late.
I saw the trailer years ago.
Do we have a character called Scarlet Queen, or is there?
No. Oh, I think he
He does artwork. Yeah.
He does like
Fan work.
fan stuff.
Oh, fan work, okay.
So I think he was trying to get. I think that's what he was asking. So this isn't actually one of our characters. So
Got you. Okay. I'm like trying
could
to
be.
figure out.
evil disco. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Disco
That's
cracks me up.
How would Disco be evil though? I'm not sure how she would react.
No, she's just a little tough.
Disco
No nonsense.
is evil.
I don't know. That's
He's like, listen, I'm gonna take you out back and pummel you to the floor, okay?
There we go.
Full
I love
Brooklyn.
Have a goal with that? Okay. I don't know.
Would it be on Netflix?
Let's hope so.
Yeah,
I
possibly.
know.
That would be dope.
We'll need your support, right?
We're gonna create
What
our
are you
own-
saying?
We're
You
gonna
know
create our
somebody?
own Midnight Mares multiverse.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring in the other twisted versions. Everybody else is doing it. Why can't we? So of course we got to finish the pilot episode first. So first things first. Let's just get past that. But
Hello, Brazil. Powerful Phoenix. And yeah. So
let's
this is
see.
nice. People from all over the world.
Yeah, I know. They're
This is
everywhere.
really cool.
Oh, look, someone wants to. Sid Ruiz rules. Sid rules 100. Is Captain Splash doing okay? There you go, Captain Splash.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so nice. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, these are some funny questions here. Let's see.
Should we just like try
I'm
to say like
Does he mean am I doing all right because I'm all over the place, or like the whole thing from the car thing? Because that could be
all right.
that's a very
Read it
accurate
all.
question.
Read
Your
it.
car accident, but
Is Captain Splash all right? Is a very broad question.
I love
Oh
when
my
the hand,
That is
Carrie's
actually.
hand comes into frame. You're like, what is she doing over there?
Oh my god.
Oh
that-
my
Are
God.
they asking about Captain Splash because of the previous uploads where you were dropping the camera?
Probably. I
And
already
then there
had
were
to deal with
three.
me last night.
Remember that Yoshi? There were like 3 Captain Splashes. It was like 3 Zoom screens. Are like, boop, 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 boop. Like
Oh.
what?
Ay, ay,
So
ay.
many people
I'm
playing it.
learning.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris,
Okay, guys. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, someone asked, is there a rough idea for a release schedule per episode?
Yeah.
We would
We
like to know
Go
too.
into that.
Mhm.
How
Well,
long is,
Actually,
you know,
we were talking earlier about financing, and now that we're actually making this isn't just the 5 minutes. It's going to be a little bit longer for investors. We're taking this to the streaming, to the networks like Netflix and Amazon Prime. So we're hoping that we can, start to moving through that part of it. But before we have to actually finish the entire pilot episode, and I have to pay for this out of my own pocket, which would be, we're talking more years, and I don't want to deal with that. We
yeah,
want
this
to get
was
this
just
out.
5 minutes, so times that by like
Yeah.
to get 20 or 30, like to get 6 times as much. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we need more animators. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
that would be nice. Yeah. No, no.
I mean, even if I have all the money, even if I've got millions of dollars to throw at this, it's still just Yoshi and 3 other people working on this. And it's a, you know, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for that. And we only want the best, of course, the best animators and the best team. We didn't farm this out. I could have taken this to India or someplace like that. And I said, no, I'm not gonna do this. And so Yoshi and I were able to reconnect and make this work. And so good, you know, obviously great things take time, and we want to get this out. My goal is to see this on streaming next year, but in order for that to happen, we've got to finish the pilot. We are working on some of the big reveals right now, the big reveal scenes that investors need to see to put their money into this series. And so those will not be uploading those scenes to YouTube. Again, this is just for sort of like a sizzle reel to show this to potential investors in the streaming services. So I would like to say 2022 is the year, one way or another, that this will get finished and we will get this out. But the sooner we can get more investment in it, the better. Especially if we can just pick up one of the streaming services. We'll be good to go. So now that we've premiered it for the fans, tonight was all about the fans. It was all about you guys. This is our gift to you. Our Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the holidays rolled into one. This is it for you tonight, and I think this is where I wanted to take this. And now, starting January 1st, well, that's Saturday, but starting Monday, it's going to be hitting the pavement and getting this out to the different streaming services. And the sooner it gets picked up with that, then the sooner we can get this out for everyone to enjoy. But after this live stream, I will be uploading the actual 5 minutes separately, so you can watch it at your leisure. You don't have to scroll through. You don't have to try to fast forward through this live stream to watch it. So I would putting it out there, and we'll take some more questions for the next minute. If anyone's got anything for us to answer, I'd like to wrap this up since we're almost at midnight now. But
Midnight Mares.
Midnight, it's perfect, right? I timed it just right. Let's see. If you
should call it that.
Yeah, right. If you pitch to Hulu, it might get on by Disney. That's a possibility. I mean, gosh, who doesn't dream of getting purchased by Disney, right? Getting this out there. That would be really amazing.
I might have
a whole Midnight Mares section to Disney. That's something that I could never imagine.
I wanted to sing for Disney, like be a singing Disney princess.
Singing.
It's one of my biggest dreams, so that would be amazing.
Yeah, right.
Same. Yes,
Chris,
absolutely.
How do you actually get it to the networks? Is that something that you can answer on this, or how do you?
I have connections. I've got an Amazon Prime connection, and I've got some different connections that we're using to get them out, and those are the avenues we're going to take, because I just think, as much as I would love to just continue investing my own money in this, it's so much easier putting it's so much easier taking someone else's money. And so, but pretty much up now.
Money in the show.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a labor of love. So this is why it's taken so long, because it's just been me doing this, and but again, even with millions of dollars, it's still, I've got a very small animation team, and they're working their butts off. And and that's one thing just to do the backgrounds and the animation, but then when they hit a snafu or something, it could take weeks just to fix some crazy little issue. Or Yoshi can attest to that. We've been through quite a few of those where he's like, even today at the last minute, Yoshi said, "Oh, I don't like this shadow. Please change this one thing." And so we went in and we changed it. And we just really wanted to put a great product out there, and that's what this is all about. So, okay, so let's see if we got any last questions here.
I think people might be confusing that. I think Josh said like 22 on January, and it's like, that's not the release date. that's like when we start ourselves to get back onto our track.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're gonna
the release date
phase-
is undetermined right now, so we can put that to maybe rest. That's like we don't know because we had to so many other hoops and hurdles we have to do to even get to it even being a legit thing. So, just to put that to rest, that's like we don't know.
we don't
what
have a
ex-
date.
We don't have a date exactly. So that's one of the problems.
It's
yeah.
definitely months away, months and months away. I mean, it's not going to be in January. It's not going to be in the
No.
winter.
It will
Not
be
the
tomorrow.
spring.
We know.
Best case, maybe summer, but that's best case scenario would be summer. It
I-
just takes that's only if we get Yoshi like a whole team of new animators to assist. Because again, it's not about that part's not about money. It's about just how fast the animation team can work through this. The script is done. The series, we have the script finished. It's not about that. Again, it's just about the animation and how time consuming that is. So it's not financial. It's not anything of that. Obviously, I would love to get this again to a streaming service or get someone else to be investing their money into this. But right now, it's really just more about the animation team getting things finished. And their next project is going to be working on the finale, the big reveal for this pilot episode. And then we're going to combine that with what you've seen here to send this out to all the different companies. So it's very exciting. But once we finish that, then work will resume on just working on animating the rest of it piece by piece. And we will not probably be doing another one of these types of live streams until it's finished. So something's going to happen first. I mean, we may still have some other live streams, but certainly not premiering any more footage like this with 5 minutes at a time or anything like that, because I just feel like that sort of spoils the whole thing. So from this point forward, the next big live stream event would be the entire pilot episode, in which case, if assuming the pandemic has improved, it would be at a cinema. And that, I know I had mentioned that in my comments. I posted something about us hoping to do that for this, but with the resurgence of COVID now, I just said, let's just keep everyone home and let's do one more live stream. So that's what we're doing, and here we are, almost at midnight doing this now. So any other questions?
Did you read this one by Kush and Chef Monkey? This person asks really great questions and says, also, why did you change the Midnight Mares logo from the old one to this one?
Yeah, we decided we wanted to redesign it, give it a nice fresher look. I don't know if there was an exact reason of like why the old version kind of didn't work, or we just wanted to reinvent it.
Well, I mean, we don't have to be. I mean, I can't give a lot of things away. There's a reason for everything that happens here, but we did want to refresh logo. But as we started fleshing out the story more, the thing is, when I wrote Midnight Mares, I showed it to the animation team. I showed them the script, and I said, "Is this workable? What can we do? What we need to change?" And they gave so much input into the writing, and so there were adjustments and things made to the story. And a lot of times I would just be taking a shower and things would hit me. I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is how we make this connect to this and do this and that. And then we go back and tell Yoshi, and I think at one point they were just, I think it was sort of, I think the idea was, they loved the idea, but then there was this talk we had about doing it in 2 parts because it's just so much to the idea that I had. To cram it all in one episode, it just didn't feel like you would be able to totally cover everything. So again, there's no spoilers here, but even with the logo change, this may not be the last time you see the old logo. And so we've got the new logo, which is for what you're seeing here on YouTube, but the old logo may come back, and we'll just leave it at that. There's a reason for these things, but
there's a method to the madness.
It's a method to the madness. That's exactly right. All right. So who else had one? Let's see. Oh, there's so many.
I did like the thing about the sugar skull. Somebody
Oh,
said,
what was
Mom,
the
this medallion makes me look edgy. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, we certainly want to give a shout out to Thomas too, Irene.
Oh, yes.
Because Thomas Factory Untold, he has created his own. He's got his own fan fiction with Midnight Mares. I think we have a Facebook channel. I think, or a Facebook channel, a Facebook. There is a Facebook. Where's it at here? It's on Facebook. Well, Thomas, you can put a link if you want to get people to the page. I don't have the link here. But Thomas has been a fan for a long time, and he just sort of created his own universe, his own separate dark universe, as it were. But yeah, I think that's it. Though. I mean, Sid says method to the madness. That's a good reason.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of what you see with Midnight Mares is all about there is method to the madness. If you see anything when you're watching this later that makes you take a moment and think, "What? I don't understand." Again, a lot of things in this will be explained later. There are a lot of there's a lot of ground for us to cover. But I think generally the cast and everyone seemed to be really into it when we went through the whole thing, and we did the cast read, and the ending there's the big reveal at the end, and I think everyone enjoyed the direction of the series, because I was always asking even the cast, "What do you guys think? What do you think about this?" And we'll let them have the last word. What do you guys think? EH looks like she's about to pass out. Are you tired, EH?
Yeah, I ran Doubtfire this afternoon and Harry Potter tonight.
Oh my God. You're just burning a candle. All right, guys. Well, it's midnight. We'll wrap this up. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've contributed to this. I mean, without you, Midnight Mares would not exist. That's cast and to the fans and to the crew. To Yoshi, we thank you, Yoshi, for all you do.
Yoshi's a rock star.
Absolutely.
I know, right? Amazing. He's absolutely
He's
amazing.
unbelievable.
Thanks.
Yeah, so thank you, Yoshi. Really appreciate you. And again, just all of you and everything you do. So I'll go now after we close up this live stream. We'll put this up. You can watch it to your delight and leave your comments there, and I'll do my best to answer them. So thanks again, everyone. Good night. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And Chris, I got an ending screen, so just wait just a minute. Don't click the live stop.
No, I'm not clicking. Yeah,
okay.
I'll wait for it.
Way to go to Whoop. But thanks for watching. Okay, thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.